Hey guys, welcome to another Waymaker Youth mission installment. In this, let's look at part 4 of the Discipleship Plan, which is the 7 spiritual markers to help ensure spiritual discipleship, spiritual growth. First, we need to have the marker of Bible engagement, which is learning to know, love, and follow the teaching of the scripture. Like it says in Joshua 1:8, do not let the book of the law depart from your mouth, but meditate on day and night, so that you may be carefully to do everything written in it, that you may be prosperous and successful. So we need to not let the book of the law depart from our mouths. We need to have Bible engagement, which means reading the Bible and meditating on the Bible day and night, and abiding by the Bible too. That is Bible engagement. We need to actively be in our Bibles every day. Second, passionately praying, increasing our ability to speak to God, listen for God, and seek God with others. Colossians 4:2 says, devote yourselves to prayer, being watchful and thankful. So we need to be fully devoted to prayer. And third, wholehearted worship, developing hearts, lips, and lives that celebrate the glory and goodness of God. We need to actively worship God. This means by listening to music on your phone, by going to church so you can corporately worship with other believers, and third, by reading the Bible and worshiping how God created the world and everything in it, the beauty of God's creation. Fourth, humble service, extending acts of kindness and service in the name of Jesus. Mark 10:45 attests to this. Jesus did not come to be served, but to serve, and give his life as a ransom for many. Jesus was the ultimate example of a servant, and we need to extend acts of kindness to that. So this is another spiritual marker to help ensure spiritual growth. The fifth spiritual discipline is joyful generosity, recognizing all that we have is a gift from God, and learning to freely share what we have. This is demonstrated by giving a tithe to the church. We need to be joyful givers of the church because we are just asset managers of what God gives us. He can increase our wealth and He can take the wealth away. So we need to be faithful stewards of what God gives us, and that is by being joyful givers, by showing the spiritual marker of being by doing joyful generosity. And then the sixth spiritual marker is consistent community, loving God's people and connecting with them regularly. This means attending a D group every week, showing to your kids that church is important and being in the church is important. Hebrews 10:24 says, do not forsake the assembly of believers, and spur one another up. So we need to spur one another up, and how can we do that? By not being consistently in community. A community of believers is very important. And in the seventh and most critical to this discipleship is organic outreach, sharing the good news of Jesus Christ and the flow of normal life. Like when you're at work, you could just say, dude, how is your work going? And is there anything that I could pray for you about? And just showing that you actually genuinely care for that person. And then by planting that seed of really genuinely caring for that person, you can share the good news in the flow of normal life. So, with that, these are the 7 spiritual markers to help ensure spiritual growth. Thank you for tuning in to part 4, where we looked at the 7 spiritual markers to help ensure spiritual growth. Tune in to the next part 5 of the discipleship plan, where we will look at what is the result of a discipleship group. What are we looking for in the people who we are discipling in a discipleship group? And we will look at several passages. So please tune in for part 5 of the discipleship plan. Thank you for tuning in to Waymaker Youth Mission. I hope you come back to listen to part 5 of this video, of this discipleship plan. Thank you so much, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.